Hey guys, happy Tube Tuesday, or should I say unhappy Tube Tuesday? It's me, Moon Pies, brought to you by netstories.com. And as you probably know, on Tuesday, January 16th, 2018, YouTube said goodbye, or actually sent the walking papers, it'll say goodbye at some point next month, to a lot of its content creators that are currently in the monetization program. The YouTube Partner Program will be cutting the line, cutting people off. If you have less than 1,000 subscribers and have accumulated less than 4,000 hours of views over the past 12 months, they will eliminate you from the monetization program, which basically means you won't be able to show ads on your video. While that may be good news for your viewers, it's bad news, obviously, for the creators that said, hey, I'm making at least a little pocket change this way. And yes, to answer your question, I am one of those that'll be impacted by it, but I'm not basically making this video to protest or anything. I just think it's wrong on many different levels, and then I guess I'll talk about my story later. But let's go into the five reasons why I think this is bad news for YouTube. One is that it aims the wrong way. So we have had a lot of very prolific incidents of some of the more prolific YouTubers getting into some pretty hot water lately. Clearly the most recent one was Paul Logan's video in the suicide forest in Japan, which was horrific, tragic, and the guy made a mistake. He's one mistake, a terrible mistake, but I'm not even going to talk about that. But all I'm saying is, a lot of cases that have come up through 2017 become very prolific YouTubers that have done something bad, whether it was something that PewDiePie may have said, Paul Logan's video in the forest, or people that just were putting out fetish videos and creating thousands of viewers and subscribers and generating a ton of money with stuff that basically is not very advertiser friendly. So all these things are already happening on that end of the 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscriber pool. These aren't brand new people coming in and making this kind of bank. So by having these incidents and taking away the ability to monetize, they're not just throwing out the baby with the bathwater. They're throwing out the bathwater that the baby was never in. So it's wrong. And number two is that folks are going to start making longer videos. Now, all along, I mean, I've been on YouTube for a dozen years now, since 2006, so that's a long time. 2015, 2005 actually, so yeah, more than 12 years. And the thing about YouTube is that they've always emphasized, all right, create different channels, put different, so you can make your different things. So I've gone ahead and I created a channel for my football videos, for my band videos, for my improv videos, and even one for the theme park. So I created like 4 different channels, spread them all out. And YouTube's always said, make shorter videos because that's what people want to see. They want a clip culture. They want to go, move on. This is actually the exact opposite of that, because people are going to create longer videos just so they get that 4,000 hours. So they're going to be wasting your time. This video could have been just 3 things wrong with YouTube, but now it's 5 because I want to get views. No, I'm kidding. I actually do have 5 things, but it's interesting to know that this is what will happen. It's not a surprise that the people that maybe aren't too upset about this are like the more popular vloggers and the people making gaming videos, because obviously if you're doing a walkthrough, that's a pretty long video. If you're making a vlog, you could be talking for 15, 20, 30 minutes, podcast, stuff like that. So if you're prolific on that front, you have nothing to worry about. But the poor kids that, poor high school kids or kids in college that were making comedy videos or little short clips or little parody videos and stuff like that, original content stuff, bands, making music and stuff like that, 4,000 hours may not seem like a lot, but when you add it up, I mean, it's all these minutes that what it requires to get there, that is a lot to require people. So 3, small fries are the hungry fries. I'll talk about me here. I had my time in the sun. I am lucky. I have almost 15,000 subscribers. And there was a time when I was making a good amount of money. Over these last 12 years, I've made more than $17,000 thanks to YouTube's monetization program. It's pretty safe to say that after 12 years, I'm not going to be putting out fetish videos or anything like that. I'm pretty much not a proven commodity, but I'm pretty trustworthy as far as what I'm going to put out is not going to be something crazy just to generate views. But like anything else, life went on and I didn't make as many videos as I should have. And of course, it's all on me. I don't blame myself. I obviously meet the 1,000 video subscriber requirement. The 4,000 hours, I fall about short. I'm about a half to a 2/3 of what they're requiring. So I'm not making the cut right now. And maybe I don't ever get up there. It's been trending lower since I peaked in 2010, 2011. I had my time. I still have 2 videos that have had each more than 1 million views. I'm happy with what I was able to accomplish, and I don't look back in anger. I look back and think, wow, YouTube, Google actually made money, let me make some money off something that I enjoy to do. But I'm talking about the younger people, the people that are just starting out. They're putting out these channels, they're making these funny videos, and these people are really loud and excited about YouTube. They're ambassadors of YouTube. What do you think's going to happen? Because they're not going to be hungry anymore when the little trickle's not there. YouTube had a great way, a cheap way. It was basically just paying them pocket change, because if you're not getting the required views, you're not really draining YouTube of its resources. And to keep them close, to keep them steady, to keep them on this platform. So that's not going to happen. So number 4 is that this bustling community of creators will go elsewhere. So it's just a matter of time before Facebook flips that spigot and starts monetizing its videos. Who knows if Snapchat, which I know has been reluctant to run any kind of ad, starts letting people monetize there. So there are a lot of video platforms out there, or a lot of places that right now, if someone is going to take advantage of this, thinking, so while YouTube is saying, hey, for 99% of the people we're kicking out, they're making less than $10 a day or $100 a month or whatever it was. Yeah, we get it. But that wasn't what this was about. This was about getting people to contribute, to be a part of this community and feel like they're nickel and diming their way into making YouTube a bigger place. Everyone there, they're going to be gone. And you can have a couple of people say, yeah, I needed this kick in the butt. I needed this time to just get up there and just get up to that 4,000 hours of views. I needed to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I'm going to make these videos to make it happen. But that's going to be the minority. It's going to be very few people who are going to go out and do that. Most of them are just going to say, let's move on to something else. And finally, my 5th point is that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours, that's a pretty arbitrary number. In my case, I'm lucky. I had actually had more than 15,000 subscribers about a year ago. Most of them came back when I was How to Make Money on YouTube videos, when no one else was making the kind of videos that I am now, or was at that time. So I was at the top of the Google search feed. I was falling over the place. I had a lot of great offers and opportunities at that time. So that's that. Nowadays, it's very hard to get 1,000 subscribers. So someone that's just starting out, it's hard. And the 4,000 views, that's where I fall in. I'm a little more than 2,000 last year, 2,000 hours of video views, which puts me on the wrong side of this, gate, where it's going to be a few people up on the other side of the gate, which are the ones who are the reasons why the other people on this side of the gate are in trouble, is because stuff that they did on their end, we're paying it for on our end. And that's what, 333.3 hours a month is what that breaks down to, which may not seem like a lot, but that number makes no sense. It would have been great if it would have been one or the other, either 1,000 subscribers or 333.3 hours of monthly views, or maybe something different like, hey, you know what? If you've been on YouTube for about a dozen years and you've been relatively clean copyright strike-wise, we're going to go ahead and just, let you grandfather in. They didn't do that. YouTube just basically said, we're going to cut cold turkey. And while the advertisers may want that, they're going to realize that what's left is just a bunch of homogenized stuff that's very popular within groups, but a lot of the edgier stuff, a lot of stuff that was just on the fringes and stuff and not necessarily there, is going to go away. It's going to go somewhere else. So YouTube, within a year, within months, is going to be less of a platform than it was because of this move. And am I going to stop making videos? Well, to be honest with you, my last video was several months ago. My last instructional video, my last Tuesday, was about half a year ago, if not that. So yeah, I let you guys down with my Tuesday video. I had these great moon pie stuff. NetStories, you guys know NetStories was never a real company. It's just netstories.com is a site I was eventually going to start putting stuff in. Just never got around to it. So I say sponsored as if I have a sponsor, but I'm just really just saying my own website's name, which isn't even a website. It's just a page. So keep in mind that there's a lot of people out there, not on my phase, which is sort of like, I guess, on the silver lining, the silver edge of this whole thing, but on the younger cycle, coming in and coming up, they're going to just hit this brick wall and realize, wow, that's just too much of a burden to get noticed on YouTube now if I ever want to make at least a little money to hopefully grow that to more money. And we'll see. Maybe YouTube changes its mind. Maybe it changes its parameters. But right now, what it's doing and trying to police what's going on bad with the bigger YouTube channels, or people just uploading other people's stuff, could easily be remedied by a cooling off period of like 6 months after you become YouTube. You can start applying for monetization, or enough stuff happens and they get you out completely. YouTube knows how to police these things. Google is pretty good about this with AdSense everywhere they go. Why they didn't do it on YouTube and why they just decided to make more of a statement that's going to shut out a lot of people, it's beyond me. And that's why I think these are 5 reasons why YouTube's thinking it wrong. They got it wrong here. This is Moon Pies, and maybe I'll be back with another video or two before I'm off the monetization chain gang. But until then, thank you guys for tuning over the years, for those of you that have. And thank you for putting up with this longer video than usual. And if you have 4,000 hours to spare in the next 28 days or so, check out the rest of my videos. Bye.